I was saying, for entrepreneurs, there's no luxury to say that, my professional life and my personal life are very separate. Sometimes, it's very difficult to keep the line very thick. Because what happens is, uh, in our professional life, we've become entrepreneurs because we're passionate about something. That is, we've put our entire heart into actually maybe creating a product or a service or something, and you've actually put there. So till there, your heart works. And there is a difference in the way we function when we use our heart and the emotion. Heart and the head. So it's either the emotion versus the logic. So as much as our heart has helped us to get to the point of entrepreneurship, I think, we have to switch on the head part of it when we actually become the entrepreneurs, because logic is what works from there. So in fact, when I speak to a lot of people, this is what I say, we need to learn how to keep our role and soul separate. Yes, we've put in our entire soul to become entrepreneurs, but once you have set up something and once you're sitting there, your role takes the preset. And we need to do it, that way. And when we get back home, that is when we talk about the personal life, that is where, our entire soul can be utilized. That is where your entire emotions, your heart, that can be opened up completely here. So if we know the difference as to where to use our heart and where to use the head, I think a lot of issues get solved. A lot of professionals, not just entrepreneurs, a lot of professionals go wrong because when they get to work, they bring their personality. They bring their heart where they want to make a point that I am this kind of a person. See, me as a person is different vis-a-vis what my role needs me to do. So even if somebody has to perform a particular function, maybe firing somebody, maybe hiring somebody, maybe giving a review to somebody, there's no point in taking things personal. But then a lot of people tend to do that because the lines blur out there. And the same person, when they get back home, there are chances that they talk about their role at home. You know what? I am a senior executive. So, I have worked so much at work. So I need to be respected. My time needs to be respected. My space needs to be given to me, whatnot. But if we learn how to keep our heart and head in place, keep separating the role and soul, because it's not about what you're thinking, and there are no absolutes in this. Situations change. According to the situation, if we can understand what hat we need to wear, I think there will never be a confusion between professional and personal life. But when the confusion arises in our head, because though we are at home, though we need a lot of time to be given to our kids, usually again coming from the society that we are, women are expected to give more. And if you're not able to give the time genuinely, you're labeled. You're judged, you're labeled. But if we have the clarity as to, why are we being objective when we are functioning as a professional and at a personal level, I think that is where we will know what things at home that we can outsource. Can you give away cooking to somebody? Can you give away your child's homework to somebody? Can you give away something, taking them somewhere to somebody, and actually be there with them where you cannot be replaced? So in that process, we are actually buying time for ourselves. And the time that we spend is actually something which will be more nurtured, which will be more efficient, and doing all of this unapologetically. Doing all this without feeling sorry, because believe me, there are a lot of people sitting there to make us feel the guilt that, oh, you're not there to attend your child's PTM. It's okay, I might not go at the same time when the PTM is scheduled, maybe on that particular schedule. Maybe I have my other way of, reaching out to the teacher and seeing, how his performance is. So the major factor, what I believe in, and in fact, I try to follow, is keep your head and heart very separate and see where you need to navigate between the two based on the situation. the people around, the priority and everything. Because without the both, neither your business can work nor your home can work. So we can't even define saying that head is only for work and heart is only for house. We need to interchange, we need to juggle between the two and have a clarity as to why we are doing it. And if we can give this clarity why we function like this to all the people around us, people will start respecting our time, people will start respecting the effort that we're putting also. So it all depends on how much we believe in it and how much we actually apply.